slightly random British theatre actor, but Julianne fought for me and really fought incredibly hard. And I'll never forget walking into that final audition, and I remember her looking at me and saying, "God, we even look like we could be related." And I've never been so grateful for slightly pale skin, freckles, a reddish tinge in my hair. All those years of my mum slathering on sunblock, I was very grateful. But Judy took a great risk on me, and I'm ever grateful for that, so thank you. Over the past 12 years, there have been several people who on occasions have taken risks, foolhardy or kind as they may be, but I don't think anyone has taken as extreme a risk as those filmmakers behind Theory of Everything. Working title, focus features, Lisa, Anthony and James Marsh. I think I'm aware more than anyone that I wasn't necessarily the most obvious choice to play Stephen, and I am so hugely grateful to James, our brilliant director, who took a punt on me. And as a director, he gave me that rare thing, which was the confidence to fail, and to fail again, and to keep trying, and to never, ever feel judged. And I thank him hugely for that, and for his kindness, and his capacity to placate my mild, occasionally wild panic attacks, which became a daily occurrence on set, but it was a fun set. But I would also like to thank our screenwriter Anthony for his wonderful words, and actually in the specifics of this script, not just his words, but his silences, his words unspoken. When I read his script, I thought that I had some sense of Stephen's story. I knew that he was a formidable man who made extraordinary contributions to science, very few of which I understood, but he was also a man who had managed to transform this, basically a 2-year death sentence, into an incredibly full and rich life. But what I didn't know was the story of Jane, actually, this incredibly passionate and courageous emotional journey of a family dealing with Stephen's disintegrating body and his ALS. And one of the great gifts of this experience for me and for all of us who worked on film was getting to know those two people, Stephen and Jane, and their family, their children, also Jonathan Hellier-Jones, Jane's second husband, and the way in which these people, they threw out lifelines to us, they literally opened up their lives to us, has been properly incredible, and so I'm incredibly grateful to them. Occasionally, when I finish a film, you end up taking, whether you want to or not, some sort of emotional memento, something that lingers when shooting finishes. I kind of hoped on this film that it might be that I become a genius. I'm waiting for that to happen, hasn't quite happened yet. But getting to enter Stephen's orbit, getting to spend time with him, this man is so funny and so passionate and so fun-loving, despite all the obstacles that have been put in his way. As Julie was saying earlier about her director Richard, you know, similar or the same obstacles, he has managed to live every moment fully and passionately, and that's something I try to take away, a sense of optimism, living life, cherishing life. So I thank him for that. Finally, I promise I'll shut up soon, there is a little troop of people on 605, a troop of agents and friends. Oh, they're there, good. Still awake, they are alive. They have been so generous to me for the past few years. Josh, Jean, Alan, Dallas, Carrie, Jason, Brittany and Pip. Also the wonderful Felicity Jones, who was my phenomenal dance partner on this job. I could not have done this without him. He raised my game and then also my life partner. As about 2 weeks ago, my wife, it sounds very weird to say it, good weird, but not weird. My wife, Hannah, thank you for this. I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you all so very much.